What's good? Dropping back with y'all another video, man. Catch all this energy, man. Catch it, catch it, man. We all we got, man. I got you, you know damn well you got me. So today, video is gonna be about shadow work. Uh, yeah, shadow work. Now, for those who don't know what shadow work is, it's when you express that dark side of you. Everybody has a light side. Everybody has a dark side. So you exploring your dark side and then your dark side, for you basically not to suppress your dark side, basically. So, a prime example I'm gonna give you ever in a situation where you working somewhere like I did, like at Tim Hortons, you gonna deal with a lot of ignorant ass customers and a lot of people that just wanna make you mad or you know just wanna just have bad vibes, basically. So, say, but then, like I said, I'm at Tim Hortons working, and this customer is just doing everything in their power just to make me upset. In your head, you really want to go, you really want to go, ham on that customer. You want to let that customer know how you really feel about the situation and all that stuff. But since you're at your workplace, and you're a manager, you can't show that customer that you can't show that customer your dark side. And long story short, they go about their business, and you still sitting at work, and you still got those thoughts running through your head of what you should have did, and you know basically just what you should have did in that situation, what you really want to do in that situation. That right there, that's your shadow side. That's them thoughts, them negative thoughts that's telling you like, man, that was, man, like, man, I should have did this. I should have cussed that motherfucker out. I should threw some food at her ass. Like, like everybody working in a food place like that or any type of restaurants, everybody done had those type of thoughts where they wanted to throw some food on the customer or just stump on their food and just say fuck them and just do a whole bunch of crazy shit to them. But we train ourselves not to do that, because we worried about our reputation and all that stuff. So how you deal with that is that, so at some time throughout that day, you're gonna have to go back and you're gonna have to just let those emotions out that you was holding back in um earlier that day. So, that was me, what I would have did was, um, let the customers blah 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 go about your day. And if I can go somewhere for like 5 minutes and I just let those emotions out that I was holding on to at that time. Because if you don't deal with those emotions, then all of a sudden it's gonna be buried in your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is gonna hang on to that, that experience for you. Because if you don't deal with it, the later and later you deal with it, then the more it's gonna become more of a trauma that you gonna start to hold yourself back from going forward because you didn't deal with that situation like you wanted to. So, like I said, I would recommend that whenever you get a chance later on that day or right after the incident, like, hey man, let me go sit down for like 5 minutes real quick and let me go get my head straight, whatever. Um, because you need to let that emotion out of how you was really feeling. Because then it'll turn to, like I said, a suppressed emotion. And then the more suppressed emotions you have, the more that you'll have migraines, you'll have headaches, and then it'll start to take a effect on your body because you didn't deal with it. And it'll start to build up. And then once you snap, you're gonna have so much, so much to let out. It's like because you let it boil over. You kept that top on that pot while you got the stove on. At some point it's gonna blow. That top is gonna come off and it's gonna blow. The air is gonna come out. You don't want to do that. So if you're ever in a situation like that, like today, if somebody really makes you mad and you just being a bigger person, it's cool to do that. When you get time, let that emotion out how you really was feeling. Let it out. Some shape, form, or size. Let that junk out. because you don't want it to hinder you. It'll stop your growth. Some of us have more traumas than other, but in order for you to really move forward in life, you're gonna have to go back and revisit all those traumas and let out all those emotions that you was feeling at that time. Because once you do that, you just unlifting the veil. So yeah, just whatever you get a chance, to deal with those traumas. Sometimes, when y'all at home and just y'all on our phones and stuff like that, just sometimes put that phone down and just sit there, just think about a trauma that you went through, and just try to deal with the emotion of you going through that trauma, so you can let the trauma and you let that emotion go, because then it starts to become a cycle. So that's what I want to talk to y'all about today, man. Just do your shadow work. Um, there's plenty of videos on YouTube talking about it, but I feel like it's something that everybody should, try to do. Because most of us don't want to go back in time and deal with all those traumas and deal with all those negative emotions that we was feeling at that time. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how good you are in your career. If you still feeling the void, or you just feel like you're not happy, it's because of that, because you haven't dealt with your traumas. So the best thing you can do is just sit down one day and just close your eyes and just go back to one of them traumas that you really never dealt with emotionally, and just let that emotion out. Feel whatever type of feeling you was feeling at that time. Um, if you gotta cry, if you gotta, be angry, just let yourself feel that emotion that you was feeling, so you can just start to just let it go and just accept it for what it is. Um, I know it's hard. I've been doing it on my journey. Ever since I've been on my journey, that's all I really been doing. That's what you call doing your inner work. You know, that's really what karma is. You know, but that's another video. So yeah, y'all have a good day, man. If I got something else, I'll come to y'all with some more. But catch this energy, man. Catch it, man. Catch it. Catch it hard now. Y'all have a good day.